Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, a place where legends have long stood for excellence. Names like Broyles, Holtz, McFadden, Jones, and Johnson. And when they call the Hogs, it is a rite of passage. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Auburn Tigers taking on the 11th-ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Auburn's offense takes the field for the first time today. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
It's complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Catch in the middle, it's Roach. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He wants to pass it on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Back to the air one more time. Got his man downfield. Off he goes. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. A first down run in the red zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. He's back to throw on second down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be danged, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Razorbacks offense has its first opportunity of the day. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
And this does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
First down for this offense. He wants to throw it. He's right on target. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. He's going to pass on second down. Quickly out to the tight ends. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Auburn lines up quickly. Snap from the gun on third down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear, one of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, and Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The back goes in motion. On second down, looking again to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Siegel. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to throw on second down. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Might as well give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking for an open area to his left. Quarterback has to protect himself. Gets down with the slide. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Tigers want to move quickly. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? To the ground to try to move the chains. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Leaves it with the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Snagged in the middle. It's Spalding. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. They're going to ride this running back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Got his man! And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll go back to the ground. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Razorbacks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need one more yard on third down.
Neutrals on offense. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Makes the grab. It's Roach. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things have...
It's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a...
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
Yeah, and they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wisconsin is currently trailing, but if this young star powers a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Allen Amici and Ron Dane among the greats to play in Madison. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Handoff from the shotgun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. On second down, he'll fire. Got his man down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll try to run for it. He breaks a tackle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll bring it back. It's Spalding. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Wide receiver shows motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught on the outside. It's Spalding. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, he's looking downfield. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. This offense has a second down play. The aerial assault continues. Finds his tight end. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He wants to throw here on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This is a 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Roach. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to go up top on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabs it in the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. After the incompletion, looking at second down. He's looking to throw. Complete to the left. Oh, look out. There he goes. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. This will likely be the last play of the half. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man on the right. And the Razorbacks get it past the sticks. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Breaks the tackle. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. Fair catch called for and made. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. Quickly complete. And they swarm him under. And the Tigers headed quickly to the line. Shotgun snap on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Roach. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Caught close to the marker. It's Pacheco. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be, you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. You think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. He'll start this drive firing. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Leaves it with the running back. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Not much cooking on that drive, and now they'll hope to flip the field with this punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Running it back, it's Spalding. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Running with power. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Spalding. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He goes out of bounds after a huge pickup, and he's still short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be dragged down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll test the right side. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6. Auburn lines up quickly. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Grab near the marker. It's Roach. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. Takes the easy completion. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. To the ground with the back. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Got his man in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. They go to the ground. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Motion from the offense. Pulls it and fires to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you've got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. He's got it on the run. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be touchdown, Arkansas! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Iowa. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now on second down. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Auburn to the line in a hurry. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking to throw. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion sets him up on second down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Tigers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Pocket starts to collapse. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Getting some heat. They'll run the screen. On the move at the 30. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll try the right side. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Leaves it with the back. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle. It's Spalding. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Trying play action. He's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Makes the grab. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got enough space. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They're going to run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Auburn lines up quickly.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Takes his shot. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Lets it fly. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on third. Gets it out fast. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Complete to the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. He wants to throw it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Finds his man. It's Meadows. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is third and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.